Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and this reading is for the fire signs for September 15th to the 30th. I would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. And with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, fire signs, let's see what's going on with you. Ooh. We have Neptune Sacrifice. With Neptune Sacrifice, the universe is saying to you, fire signs, that your sacrifices were not in vain. And this is interesting because I posted on Instagram this week about how your sacrifices were not in vain. And it's interesting how the Neptune sacrifice is here. Fire signs, you're about to see why you made the sacrifices that you did. You know, in life, things don't always make sense in the moment. Why we have to let go of people, places, and things. Why do we have to go through painful moments or make painful decisions sometimes, especially unexpectedly? But I feel, fire signs, you have went through the process. And some of the sacrifices you made were extremely painful. You've let go of people that you cared greatly about. This could have been friends. It could have been family. It could have been relationships. And I feel, fire signs, you have just been in the space of kind of questioning, you know, am I really where I'm meant to be? Especially if your life hits a standstill moment and it seems like the universe is just subtracting things from your life, or the universe is requiring you to make sacrifices. And I relate to this a lot because that's something that hit my mind. You know, it seemed like I always had to make a lot of sacrifices, you know. But I've learned throughout the years that they always pay off. You know, so it's when you go through making sacrifices and you start to trust yourself and you start to really have faith. Sometimes faith is all you need. You know, the size of a mustard seed, right? And I feel, fire signs, at times all you had legit was a mustard seed of faith. And I know for me, that was me starting this channel, for example. Just a mustard seed of faith, you know, because I wasn't really sure, was this really what I meant to do? As we go on this spiritual journey, it is weird to start to trust yourself again, especially when you look back over your decisions, and it can make you nervous on what you're feeling. But the universe is saying, trust what you are feeling, fire signs. And that mustard seed of faith I had to even start this channel led me here today. So, fire signs, all you sometimes in life need is a mustard seed of faith, and that would blossom into a whole harvest. Now, we are going into autumn and fall, you know. Well, depending on where you live, of course. I know for a lot of places in America, we're going into fall, and that's usually the harvest season. So, fire signs, this harvest season is critical for you because you have put work into watering the garden, attending to the garden. And there were times when your crops got destroyed, right? And you just had to start over. But through every reset you had, fire signs, it led you to a new understanding, a new place of knowledge that you wouldn't have had. And this, through sacrifices and tough times, it teaches us a lot. And also broadens our awareness to things that we didn't notice. And with sacrifice, the universe is saying, always remember that sacrifice doesn't pay off short term. It pays off long term. The universe appreciates your long term thinking because, think about it, the world runs on instant gratification. You know, popcorn, you know, I gotta have it now, like fast money, fast cars, you know, fast social media followings where, you know, people don't really grow their social networks organically. You know, it's easier just to buy a bunch of followers, which is cool and all, but I feel like you miss the growth of really putting in the harvest is when you look back and you earned it, right? Because there's no shortcut to success. And the universe wants you to understand that, fire signs, you know, because we can look, it's talking about working, 6th house routine. The universe is saying, we see you out here working, fire signs, and you have made sacrifices that people may not have been willing to make. When I follow successful people, I see why a lot of them are successful because of their mindsets. What defeats a lot of people is their mindset. And I want to say a quick story real quick. Before I got on YouTube, I used to do affiliate marketing. And I was a part of this program, part of this team. And a lot of people gave up in affiliate marketing. And I didn't. You know, this is why I'm able to take rejection. Because me doing affiliate marketing, if I can't tell you how many times people told me no, how many times people didn't even answer me back, man, that built a lot of my determination, and it helped me face a lot of fears of rejection. That's what holds a lot of people back. And I remember when I was one of those people that wasn't making any money, but you know, I'm a Capricorn 6th house, so I was going to make it work. And I didn't give up despite all the no's I was told. And it was this one lady, and I still remember her name. Her name is Althena. And she was like the first person that bought from me. And I remember successful people saying that, like, if you could do it once, you could do it again. And the hardest sale to get is your first sale. So once I got my first sale, I knew I could do it. And then with the money that I invested into like doing affiliate marketing, I made that back and then some. And I remember writing this post in our team group and being a motivation to others, you know, and I seen a lot of people quit. And that's when I looked at why people don't get to success, is because it's in your mind. A lot of successful people, I realized, had a struggle story some way or another, but it was their mindset. It was their determination to not let where they've been be their final destination. And a lot of people, unfortunately, don't get to that part because all they ever known was trauma. All they ever known was pain. That it's unfortunate they don't get to see the other side. Fire signs, you're about to see the other side. You may have been told no, like, man, if I could log into that old email. But then I remember the program got shut down, right? So then I was like, oh my gosh, what I'm going to do? This was back in 2018. And that's when I came into tarot, and then that's when I came on YouTube. So it's through having faith. You know, I didn't know what I was going to do. To be honest, I was kind of winging it since 2017, just going on what my soul was telling me to do. So fire signs, if you feel something in your spirit, trust that, because the universe would lead you. But you got to have that faith. You got to know that your hard work is paying off because it's here. But I'm thankful for all those people that told me no, because it broke me out of fearing rejection. See, when you go into affiliate marketing, like, it's a tough competitive field out there. And it taught me to be strong and don't give up. Like, and then I made my money back and then some. And then I was able to write a motivational post, and then that one client I had turned into 2, turned into 3, and it just grew from there. So I'm thankful for the affiliate marketing process. Not only that, I invested my last paycheck that I had after I lost my job. So when I say I stepped on faith to get here, I stepped on faith to get here. But it was through the sacrifices that I made in fire signs. The same for you too. And we have Mercury Retrograde. What's interesting is Mercury Retrograde is happening in Libra. And Libra deals with justice. So, I feel the next 2 weeks, fire signs, this retrograde is going to help you find peace and resolution, find balance, and also a retribution for all your hard efforts, fire signs. And also for some as well, in terms of relationships, someone is wanting to reinvent things, and this person has went under a reinvention here as well, and the sacrifice. So this is an individual that knows that to have you in their life, they have to make sacrifices. This could have been a person that wasn't really ready to make those sacrifices. This was an individual that wasn't ready to take that next step, fire signs. But I feel you kept going anyway. But now this person is realizing the sacrifice of not making the sacrifice. See, they realize, well, me being stuck in my own ways has gotten me where, you know, I could have just made the sacrifice. Because sacrifices are, you know, not everybody want to do it, but then it's no risk, no reward, see? And that's the thing about life. You know, you can't prevent pain. You know, pain is going to happen. And I realized this in my life where the more I tried to prevent pain in the past, I actually got hurt. The more that I accepted pain as a part of life, pain didn't overtake my life anymore. You know, I used to be scared of getting hurt, scared of rejection. But see, going back to the story, like I said, in affiliate marketing, I got pages of emails. People don't answer me. People tell me no. Did that stop me? No. That's why when I came on YouTube and nobody was watching me for all those months, and even when my channel hit that plateau that it was for like 5 months, I wasn't giving up, period. Because I know that my success is right there. You know, in fire signs, your success is right there. Let's see, Neptune Sacrifice. Yeah, we have the Fool. The universe is saying that leap of faith, the Fool. This goes back even into me with my bag, right? Going back into investing some of my last money into that affiliate marketing, and just gave it a shot. Never did affiliate marketing before. Had no idea how to build a brand, an Instagram, or none of that. And I still have that training because that woman is very successful that started that group. And I still have her training that I can use for any business that I start. And that's why I'm so thankful. And ironically, I signed up with a Capricorn. It's like when you go through life, it's like the universe would place people on your path. She was like a mentor to me. She helped me. She got me started. And then I became a mentor. See, that's what it's about. And fire signs, the universe admires you taking that leap of faith. Even when you just have a bag and still going on that journey. And this goes into another person, fire signs. Somebody is wanting a new beginning with you as well. Let's see, the Fool. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So, fire signs, the universe is saying that size of a mustard seed of faith and you moving Knight of Pentacles going forward is leading you into this new beginning. And that's usually what it takes. Sometimes we have to tell ourselves, Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, as far signs, we could try to build Rome in a day and we'll get stressed out. Like, I'm sure there's a way to do it. You know, as fire signs, we love to challenge ourselves. But at the same time, that could have us feeling really defeated. And that's when we can overlook the amazing things that we have done. And the universe wants you to know, fire signs, take a second and look at the amazing things you have accomplished. And look at how far you have come. Because some of you don't really realize that. Some of you guys are very, very hard on yourselves. You know, and going through this spiritual path is not easy. You know, it's full of uncertainty. It honestly is. So the universe favors the brave, the people that got heart, the people that got that mustard seed of faith to say, I don't know what that next step is. I don't know what that other side looks like. Because see, this is where a lot of people get scared. Because they're like, I don't know. So I'm going to turn back around to what's familiar to me. See, this is when your comfort zone can become your jail cell. Where you think that you run away from moving forward, that you go back. Thinking that that's better. But the things that you feel afraid of, the things that challenge you, is usually the things that lead you on your north node, right? It's the things that help you move forward. Your north node is where you've never been. So when we stay in our comfort zones, we can replay out our past lives by holding on to the same situations, and our soul doesn't grow and evolve. And that's when we can put our higher self in like a spiritual jail, because we allow fear to paralyze us. You know, where we run back to what's familiar, and then it takes a tower moment to completely destroy it to where there's no point of return, right? Nine of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. So the universe is saying, fire signs, you know more than you have in the past. Continue to trust yourself in your decisions. See why I said mental clarity. Look at this sword, and the way she's holding it, and her face. You know, be very confident in yourself, fire signs, and understand the sacrifices you made are leading you to this new life. And some of the most brutal endings lead to some of the most beautiful beginnings. Like me losing my job. That was a brutal ending. But to my 3D life. But it gave birth to where I'm in today. A life that's more in tune with who I am. I wasn't living in my authentic truth when I was in the Matrix. I was going through the motions just like everybody else, you know. And it was when I got to a point where I said to myself, I feel differently about the world. I don't really look at the world how a lot of people look at the world. And that's why I made YouTube. I wanted to connect with people who felt like me, who felt like they couldn't talk to anyone because no one would understand them, where they had to sit alone a lot of times and think or write to themselves. People that sit alone on the spiritual path, and if you tell people, they'll think you're crazy. I wanted to be that person that you can relate to, even if you didn't have it in your life. And that's what I'm going to make a video about this. Sorry, this video is kind of long, but I got a lot to say for fire signs. Other people helped me. I'm going to make a video about that, of how I got into tarot. And that's when I'm going to share the YouTubers that actually helped me. And how I made a promise in 2017 to pay it forward when I lost my job. When I lost my job, I surrendered to my life's purpose. And I told the universe, if you help turn this around for me, I surrender my own will. Like in terms of like thinking what I always want to do, but doing what's the highest, best, and good for me. See, what I thought was the highest good for me, the universe showed me where that was not true. And that played out as me losing friends or losing relationships or losing jobs. But it brought me to opportunities that's more in alignment to who I am. And that's what you're going through, fire signs. 6th house. And we have the Emperor. The universe wants you to be strong, to take reign. Now, when I gave, like, I know it sounds like I gave my life to like Jesus or something, you know, but it was just surrendering to my life purpose. That's what I surrendered to, because it's when the universe puts you in a position that only you can say that God helped you out, that only you could say a higher power helped you out. And it was me getting fired that the universe checked me and said, Jazz, you don't know everything. So we're going to put you in a position where you cannot say it was all on your hard work. And that was true. That was true. That's when I knew a higher power truly existed, even more so than I did. Because I seen it. And when you see that, you can't explain it to people. It's something people got to experience. When the universe personally touches you in your life, you're never the same. You're never the same. There is no going back. You can't go back to sleep once you're awake, you know, like Juice WRLD says, the Emperor. Look at this. Fire signs. What? The Sacrifice. Do you know why the King of Pentacles got what he got? Fire signs? Because of what? Those sacrifices. See, that's the same thing with successful people. If you really listen to them while everybody's out partying and doing this and doing that, successful people was reading. Successful people was looking at investments. Successful people was cutting out people in their social circles. See, that's what people don't want to do. They want this success, but they don't want to make the sacrifices. And that's the thing, that then you can't have that King of Pentacles. Then you would just have what you have because you're not sacrificing. The King of Pentacles has sacrificed a lot. You see all this fruit. He just didn't wander here. Look where it started. Moving slow and cautiously. Led into Emperor and King of Pentacles fire signs. And also this individual that's coming towards you with this reinvention, they sure enough must reinvented themselves. Honestly, I feel like this person is standing up in their own power. So this is interesting, fire signs. You're doing it in your own way, and then there's someone reinventing themselves in their own way, and they're also King of Pentacles. Let's see, King of Pentacles. You know, I still have moments when I look, you know, at the world. And sometimes every spiritual person does, when you kind of miss when you was in ignorance. You know, when you didn't know what you know, and you had more friends. And even though you knew you had more in the world, but you wasn't connected with your soul. See? And this is the point of time where we're going to, of who's connected mostly to what? Their spirit or this earth? Because if you connected more to this earth, then that's where you're going to stay. You know? That's what makes it hard for some spirits to pass on, because they got so attached, you know? King of Pentacles. Look at this. Fire signs. This is a match right here. You and this person is on the same vibration. You are the Queen of Pentacles. They the King of Pentacles. That is a beautiful thing. So this person could also be going through their own spiritual journey, fire signs, as well. You could also have a spiritual connection with this individual. And maybe you knew, right? They were Emperor or maybe Empress. And it just had to take life to bring that out of them. You know how we meet people and you just know that it's not the right timing yet. It had a purpose for you to meet, but to disconnect and to meet again. This is one of those situations. But what I love is, look at the energy, the groundedness. I feel this person could have been an individual, like I said in the earlier part, that didn't like making sacrifices. but they see the rewards. Look, you get a Queen of Pentacles. Look at that power team like that. That's what I'm saying. Reinvention. Ace of Swords reverse. So I feel this is going into this person. In the past, this person could have been definitely very hard-headed, fire signs. But they want to reinvent that. Their mind has opened up a lot. And let me tell you, Jupiter retrograded in Aquarius is dropping brand new insights before he goes into Pisces. So this is just the beginning. Once Jupiter really starts to go back in Pisces, because Jupiter is co-ruled by Pisces, this is just the beginning of mass awakenings. And people, you wouldn't even look at the Fool. The Fool here twice. Fire signs. You got the Fool and this person got the Fool. So both of you going, separating, and it led back to new beginnings. You see how crazy that is? How endings lead to new beginnings? Like both of you walked away to come together. But you needed to walk away to come together even stronger. And that's how it happens in life sometimes. People need other relationships to grow. People need other situations to expand their awareness. Because as much as we can try to tell people things, the best way to tell people the truth is to show them. You know, you got to let them see for themselves. The Fool. Yeah, Six of Swords. Let's see, why is the Six of Swords here? See what I'm saying? This new beginning is here. This person in the past may have been Seven of Wands, very guarded in terms of their heart. This could have played a part in why you walked away, fire signs, because we have a lot of love to give, man. Very passionate about it. And I feel, fire signs, you really did fight for this person to really show them, like, hey, I love you. Like, I care about you. Like, I'm not here to do what everyone else has done to you. And this person thought that you would, fire signs. But I feel with this retrograde and then Jupiter and Aquarius spreading awakenings around all over the place, listen, a lot of people going to start looking at things differently. And we're going into Libra season. You're going to want to put that guard down. So many of us are quick to fight each other, quick to argue with each other. But why don't we take that same energy to be more understanding of one another? A lot of problems can be fixed with a simple conversation. And I feel like that's what this person realizes. I took this wand and defended myself, not from just the fire sign, but love itself. Because the love I've ever known was pain, disappointment, lies, deceit. I felt I had to go out into the world and trust no one and love nobody. But it wasn't until I met you, fire signs, that guard, trust me, I held hard, long and hard on it, fire signs. But I want to make that sacrifice and open my heart. It's one of the scariest decisions I had. I feel like this person, fire sign, is going to lay it out. Like, I feel the seriousness. Like, this is one of the biggest things. Because to trust again, you're out of control. When you share the deepness of yourself like this person is, you are at kind of mercy on what that fire sign could say. And I have compassion towards that person. Let's say if they was really like this and they truly have went through that transformation because they did. If they didn't go through it, this King of Pentacles wouldn't be here. But they did. Not only did they come to the realizations of themselves, but also you. And to say, if I keep this guard up, I'll be making one of the biggest mistakes of my life. And worst part about it is, it will be my fault. Because I let what other people have done cause me to block my own blessings. That's what this person realizes. This very defensive attitude. And seeing how you can also block out the right people. or people that truly can change your life or care about you, or you could experience love that you never had before. So let's see what our final message is for fire signs. See, we have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. Yeah, I felt the love still here. And I respect a person's growth like that, because you'll see it. Like, yes, they may have made mistakes, but it's the redemption for me. You know, the answers you need are coming. Look, expect powerful change, fire signs. So this person is going to communicate with you. The answers you need are coming. Like I said, some of you got a spiritual connection with this person. You know, with the twins, the Gemini here. With the, I was talking about Aquarius energy. And the universe is saying to you, fire signs, expect powerful change. So I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I catch you guys later.